This is a good-looking shot. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie.
Frank, what's the best way to attack on this second shot, opening hole?
Less confusion, Rich. Just look at the flag. This is a fairly flat piece of fairway we're heading off, and to a green that's very generous.
And getting ready for the putt. -1 in the early going. He has this putt for birdie. In red figures at 1 under par. So, Frank, a par 4 to open, and we back it up with a relatively short par 3.
This green's surrounded by 6 bunkers. Green also shaped slightly towards the player's left, so just keep your eye on that depending on where the flag is. Oh, this is right at it.
So on the putting surface, and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Gimme, but well within his range. -2 for the day. So just a formality here. In for birdie, and now 2 under on the day. Frank, how about the first par 5 of the golf course here at the third, just a shade under 530 yards. Good birdie opportunity?
It certainly is. There's 3 bunkers just down that left side. Avoid those, and this par 5, very reachable.
Frank, over the course of the last 15 years or so, there have been a number of initiatives within the game of golf just to try to grow the sport.
Yeah, we've seen the PGA Junior League, which is a series of competitions, obviously for juniors to play. But the first tee really is worldwide now, just to try and introduce players from all over the world into the game of golf. They're introduced with club professionals. They learn skills that are essential really to play the game of golf. But in 2014 was a real step, what I think, in the right direction to showcase the junior talent around the world with the drive, chip and putt, where you actually get a chance to play the drive, chip and putt final at Augusta National, the home of the Masters.
Imagine young kids, boys and girls, 8 years old, 11 years old, being able to go home and tell their friends, tell their families, hey, I have something in common with Jack Nicklaus, with Arnold Palmer, with Phil Mickelson, with Tiger Woods. I won at Augusta National Golf Club. Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot. Good chance at one. Just a sensational shot, and he will have that for an eagle.
Amazing. Just like that, pick up 2 on the field. Well, with a good shot here, Rich, this eagle on the cards, hole very reachable from where he is.
Don't get many opportunities like this. This is a good place to take advantage.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Here's Henrik Stenson for eagle. Just a little tap in here. No problems early. Looks good.
It does look good. This bodes well. We might be in for a very, very low round today.
Frank, when you play Banff, you get some of these wow moments where you stand on the tee and you say, ooh, look at
this is one. Yeah, this is one of them, Rich. Yeah, the elevation change from tee to green is quite dramatic. Consequently, you're going to have to club down a little, at least 2 clubs shorter than what that yardage says on the card.
What a shot. Perfectly placed right next to the hole. So where the hole is cut, just about 190 yards, Frank. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way. Second shot.
Starting to really play well. -5. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Well, again, Frank, we get that good mix of holes here. We've had a couple of par 3s, a short par 5, and that opening par 4. Now at the 5th hole, 424-yard par 4.
The first bunker on the right, not really in play for the good players. Just be a little cognizant of that one on the left side, depending on what club you want to hit off the tee. Ideally, that line is the 3rd bunker, the one in the distance. It's a good line off the tee here.
That was just a beautiful drive. You hit it solid and right in the middle. Frank, this one's not looking good.
Yeah, it's certainly not down the fairway line, heading toward the rough.
Well, he pays a price for that.
Yeah, when you don't see the top of the ball in the rough, you know it's not sitting pretty. Going to need a bit of force to extract one out of there.
99 yards away. Frank, how impressive is this performance so far?
You've got to tip your hat. Really, just play good from the first hole on. Rhythm is good. Hit a lot of good shots. Very smart decision making as well.
Putting all of his talents on display here from the rough, and he knocks it really close. Beautiful shot. Set now for the second shot, par 4 5th.
Just be aware of where the flag is. If it's cut in that front section, you definitely want to carry the front of the green. Hole is a little more difficult when they start to push that flag in the back left. You can see it narrow up there. Should be safely on deck.
Birdie chance now for Jordan Spieth. Frank, I thought that was in. Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, a little change in the attitude right now. You've let one go. You've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
Henrik lining this one up, and it's for birdie. Frank, the 6th here at Banff Springs, a good little hole, isn't it?
It is very tempting, very easy to sort of just stand up there and wail away with the driver and get caught. This is a generous fairway. You could hit any club down there and you're not going to have a problem with the second shot. So it's just trying to find a yardage that you're comfortable with. That's an absolute beauty.
That ball is absolutely scorched. Just hit a seed out there. Setting up for another approach, our featured golfer has continued that excellent play from earlier in the round.
Indeed, there's no better feeling in the world than when you know you're firing on all cylinders. Hitting fairways, second shot's just going straight at the flag. Right now, everything is working.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. How about 7 under par now? Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Now to the second par 5 on this opening 9. Frank, this is a pretty long hole, 602 yards.
Well, it's called hoodoo. You know what hoodoo means? It means bad luck, actually, so you don't really want to be thinking about that on this tee shot. 602 yards, if you belt one off the tee, you might have looked bad luck.
Great strike and a great result. Sitting up, good chance to attack the flag.
Oh, I liked that.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot.
This looks like it's going to find the target.
What a great shot. Right next to the hole. It's about 5 feet. Second from an excellent lie. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Oh, I thought he had that. Well, that's just a case of not focusing right there. What a lapse in concentration. This is an eagle putt. Well, he's done it. That's an eagle right there. Tremendous effort. Been pretty good all day from this distance. Just trying to take care of business. Now 8 under on the day. Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole?
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. When that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just be a little cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
Frank, I think that went in.
It's a what? It's a hole-in-one.
He made an ace. That is unbelievable. Just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
Nine under for the round. So we'll round out the front side here at Banff Springs with a par 5 and reasonably short at only 501 yards.
So very reachable because of that yardage that you just referenced. Hole bends a little bit to the right. You can favour the left side with a tee shot. It's just going to make that angle on the second a little bit easier.
That is massive off the tee.
Meters, yards, I don't care how you measure that. That's got to be what? 300 meters, 325 yards, something like that.
Frank, as we get set now for this second shot to the par 5 ninth, what are the options for the player?
The biggest thing to take into account, Rich, is just that the general terrain in front, because you can always use that to your advantage. I know the green pitches from left to right. You've got two choices.
Oh, my goodness, he just made that. I cannot believe it.
I was thinking he might get it close. And just a great shot.
This one looks right on point. Crucial eagle attempt on the way. So a tester from 4 feet. Big Henrik Stenson has this for a big eagle. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back.
Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Didn't knock down the flagstick, but he still has a chance.
21 steps, or should I say feet.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. You've got to be kidding me. That was right on the edge.
I tell you, he wants a do-over there.
Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. Nudge this one home. Finish it up. Did the job right there. Now to the 11th hole. It's a par 4, 417 yards. Frank, what's the key here?
A nice little draw down that left side would be the ideal tee shot. The carry on. Oh, he's winding this one up. Does he have the power?
Look at this. Look at all the power in that coil. Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living. That is burning through the atmosphere. Look at that thing. It's got a tail on it.
Yeah, that's like a rocket ship. That one was launched by NASA. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Oh, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Frank, what do you want to do with this second shot here at the 11th?
Just a scoring club again, Rich. This is a chance to get off to a good start on that on the homeward 9. Anytime you get sort of 8 iron down, you can virtually go straight at the flag because this green pitches back towards the player. Should be safely on deck.
This for Jordan Spieth's birdie. In the hole, and a birdie. Birdie putt now for Henrik Stenson. Frank, what are we looking at here at the par 4 12, 442 yards?
Players are really focused on that bunker down the left side. That's the one that has to be either laid up, which would be 286 yards off the tee, or sort of worked off. This could very well be a 3-wood off the tee. Just hit it straight at that left bunker. What a great shot.
That was just a beautiful drive. He hit it solid and right in the middle. Dialed in now for this second shot here to the 12th hole, Frank.
A chance for another birdie, Rich. Just be a little aware of the screen. Nice little rolls and contours and different levels. So just be aware of exactly where that flag is cut today. And just try and keep it on that section.
Early part of this back 9 and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
This is for his birdie. Continues to putt beautifully. Just playing great. 14 under already. Well, Frank, here's another pretty long par 3, the 13th here at Banff Springs, 225 yards. What's the right play?
Well, unless they have that flag all the way in the back, that first two-thirds of the green is just like a nice big circle. You hit it anywhere on that, you can have a putt of some 20, 25 feet maximum for birdie.
And this is looking really good. Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Good-looking shot right here. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
It's amazing. Doesn't matter how close it goes. It's an extra shot. That one will definitely hurt.
Just a couple of feet. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
Second shot. Great too.
Beautiful. On to the 14th hole now. It's a par 4, 442 yards. And what's the right way to attack here, Frank?
Two choices. Try and squeeze it down the right side, just short of those big bunkers on that right. Either that or carry the bunker complex on the left. A little awkward. Grab the fire extinguisher. Put out the... That hole is on fire. It's melting going through the air.
Good strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
Frank, you've played golf all over the world. What are your impressions of Banff Springs?
It's nice, Rich. I was actually in Calgary many a year ago, and I'm disappointed I never got to play the Banff golf course. Getting to see it today, it's one that I would have put on my bucket list.
Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. Frank, take us down. Give us the player's eye view on this second shot here at 14.
I kind of like a second shot a little lower than normal here. It just seems to shape up to this green. Obviously, protecting against going left while you're trying to go directly at the flag. So just something a little lower than normal, I think, would be the goal.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Continues to roll it very well all day long. It's a big putt right here for birdie. Continues to roll the ball very well. Frank, looking out here on the 15th hole, this looks like a spot where you could really crank one that you could tell your buddies about.
It's another hole that suits a player that hits the ball right to left. It's no surprise to see why Rory McIlroy plays well around here. Nice, big, high towering draw. It's going to go that extra yardage because of the elevation.
Split the fairway with that. Just a gorgeous swing. Come on, that's not even human. That's ridiculous. That is 350 plus yards. Frank, what about this second shot here at 15?
It's one of the longest par fours on the golf course, Rich, so you don't want to get too greedy. Green does open up on that left side. You see that bunker on the front of the green. It sort of protects that right side. So you've got to try and bring it in. One of the few shots you could actually cut it into this green. This golf course normally suits the draw, but this hole here you could do well with one that goes in the other direction.
Terrific golf shot. And now that for an easy birdie. Second shot. Good look at the green. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Been pretty good all day from this distance. Just trying to take care of business. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. And he has it for birdie. Frank, the 16th hole, 414 yards, par 4, is nicknamed GOAT. Would that be greatest of all time, or is it just because the possibility you could see old Billy out there here in the Canadian Rockies?
I'd like to think it's the greatest of all time. I've never seen a GOAT hit a draw, that's why, and that's what's needed off this tee once again. The first bunkie should easily be able to carry that, and, if you're the greatest of all time, this is a fairway, you're certainly hit.
He just blasted that one down the fairway. Out there about 325 yards. Not the best shot, this one in the rough, but still will have a play from there. Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot. He's making the game look very simple right now. See it, hit it, and he's got it right on track. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Spieth settles in over his birdie putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. And what a day it's been. He's made it. Frank, as we make our way to the house, a chance here at the 17th, just 374 yards, a chance for a birdie.
It certainly is. Anytime you see a hole today under 400 yards, a par 4 that is, you know you're going to get a short on your iron. You know you're going to get a short iron in your hand if you hit a good tee shot. Just avoid the bunkers left and right off the tee. Green does slope back to front, so it pitches nicely towards you, making that second shot, if anything, a little easier. Ball just took off the face.
Frank, that ball's sitting up like it's on plush carpeting.
Rich, if you and I had lies like that every time, we'd still be playing this game for a living. This looks like it's going to find the target.
I mean, that's how the game is played, right there.
He's just making it look so easy. That birdie coming up, formality.
Took the big stick off the tee, but still challenging short second shot coming up here, Frank.
A much shorter second shot here on 17, Rich. But because that green's elevated, you've actually got to be that much more precise with this pitch.
In the cup. What a shot. Can't get much better than that. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Great shot. Get the birdie. Here we are at the 18th at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5. Frank, did you like to finish a round with a par 5?
Certainly if I could birdie it, that's for sure. And there's a good chance here at 18 you can, but there's bunkers galore. They're all in play for various standards of play. But the reward is if you can pump one down the middle of the fairway there, and then you reduce this par 5 to simply a drive and an iron. He is winding this one up. Doesn't have the power.
Wow. John Daly, take a back seat, big fella. How about that drive?
Is it stopped yet? It's still going.
He has just hammered this drive here at the 18th, and now he is in a really good position to make a birdie here on the final hole.
Oh, I liked that.
And from the fairway for his second shot here. Professional with a capital P right there.
That's stealing.
Frank, this is a pretty important shot. Second here to the par 5 18.
That's a great tee shot now. The opportunity in front is delightful, really. A good second shot here. Chance for eagle.
Good chance at one. Big swing right there, and a great result. And now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an eagle coming up. Settles in over the putt. Just sensational golf, and he finishes it off with an eagle. Frank, you have to like what you saw out there today.
I certainly did. Swing is excellent right now. Stroke, there's nothing wrong with that. Really, just it's a case of getting out of your own way. The opportunities ahead now, chance to win, just they have to be so motivating.